Of Motheus full race video. As you see, they are quite easy to play because they don't have. Let's start with what they don't have. They don't have any action cards. They can't do any laws. They don't have any mechs and no mercenaries. They don't take plots. They don't have commodities. and teching is not for them either, because they are a perfect race. They don't use exploration cards because there is nothing for them to find that you use, and they do not use normal resources either. They have a own bunch of resources here that is called here Bio4 and Empero. So they are just B and M for me. They get them from the planet, but they do not get them from. So the home planet starts with a 3 and a 3 of both. And when they get them, they just leave them where they are, and then they can move them around with movers and all other units. But they, of course, they need the workers to mine them, and that's it actually. But in the start of the game, there are tokens on every planet, and they when they get there, they can turn them, or actually just look at them. So this means that they have one red thingy. This means that they have one blue thingy. These are of course empty. They are left turned because other players can want to be aggressive against them, so they don't need. This is the showcase turn number 7. So the thing is to spread the nebulas in with the stuff. Okay, let's do the turn our units. So they can can make units by combining B and M anywhere at cleanup. Units pay nothing for movement and ignore asteroid fields and gravity drifts. Cannot move beyond nebulas. That is important because they only live in the nebulas. And can move with spreaders to spread nebulas. That spread nebulas. And they, of course, cannot be bribed or mind controlled. Their spreaders are like this. They take two of these resources, and then they spread them to adjacent hex, like someone is doing over here, there. So the next turn, these guys will go over there and spread it to the asteroid field, which can of course be a nebula as well. And then the other thing is that they have a mover that helps them move faster. They are only an engine type of thing, but they can move the resources as well, and they are cheap to build. All of those units cost B and M to build, and that's it. But the important thing is that their objective is to spread nebulas to every hex in the galaxy and prevent other races from using warp drives in nebulas, because they're saying here, don't use your destructive low-tech warp drives in nebulas. So that's why they have a movement deal and a mining deal for the other races. So the movement deal is that they when other races take this one, then when they go into the nebula, then the glimmers will move them with the engines at warp or speed 4, and dump them outside of the nebula or the border. And the other one is, of course, the mining permit, that other races allow Motheus to have workers on their planets and mine B&M, because they don't use any other resources, so they can just be there and like like here. We have one planet there, but that is not our planet because we don't use any resources or anything. That's it. Then we have a war machine, which is well, it's a war machine. It is a efficient war machine, but only if people start attacking us. And then we have the scout that is used to scout B and M are outside of a nebula. This is the only unit that can go outside of nebulas. And that's it. We haven't done other things. I thought, yeah, this is of course important. They do not communicate with their races outside of nebulas either. And other races, they need a ship in there to communicate with us. But we join the Senate when we get Megathol Rex into a nebula. And this is what I told you about already. So that is the. There are some things, thematical things that are important to know. People can start feeling aggressive against us, and of course, if they want to war with us, then they can build a unit that will destroy nebulas. And so we have a bunch of cards here that we give to them if they want the option. So enemies can build 8 modified fighters with a combat 1-0 that can clean 1 nebula per turn. It requires an upgraded carrier to move it. And then they have a Woolwraith Cabal special option thingy because Woolwraiths are special. And that's it. Of course, they're there. I told you their goal. Their decree if they manage to become the emperor on all Senate races except the movement and mining deals. And that's it. Yeah, it's a really simple race, but it's really beautifully done. So it's a nice way to learn and sit and watch the other players and a bit little interact and see how the gaming goes. Come and join us. Bye.